And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Apologies for the little delay that we have here. And check my audio. I got Philomena. Little perfect. Okay. Welcome in. If you're called to donate, let me know. Make sure you guys like the stream. I usually go on much earlier on Saturdays, but I was out way too late last night. Like it was beyond my bedtime situation, but it's okay, right? That's what life is all about. Max, hi. Oh my gosh, we got Sharita in the house. Max, Max, I was out with you and the gang last night, tearing it up. Ooh, having a good old time. Girl, we had a blast. Yay! All right, guys. We're going to open it up with a quick little prayer, deep breath. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream and help bring me into alignment with whoever needs messages today. And so it is. All right, let's get into it. Philomena, I hope you are well. We got Philomena up first. I know, newbie. Sharita came on the other night, and I was like beside myself for like 5 minutes, I feel like. Philomena, newbie, list may change. That's what we have right now. I have 3 reading options for you, and Philomena, go ahead and post whenever you would like to. How are you guys? So today, for those who celebrate the Wheel of the Year, today is Beltane, which I totally forgot about because I'm a bad pagan. And there's also, I was more excited about the astrology today. We're having a really beautiful Pisces stellium. We have the Moon, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in the sign of Pisces, and the Moon, Neptune, and Venus are going to be making, I believe the 3 of them are going to be making a closer stellium later on today, so that's exciting. Sharita says, will you be on for a while? It depends on you guys. I'll be on as long as I'm doing readings, so I'll be chilling for probably a little while. Philomena, go ahead and post. Boo. I apologize if I missed your message. I'm sorry if there's really loud noise in the background. I have my windows open. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a little chilly, but very sunny. So I'm a happy bird. And if Max is still watching, Max is going to say, it's not chilly. Gee, so good to see you. I'm doing good. I didn't know. I went on a little bit later, so I did. Max says it's not. I didn't know if it would be too late for you, G, but I'm so happy to see you. Okay, Philomena says, how will work be like for me the next, or bleh, how will work be like for me for the month of February. I'm supposed to be getting off probation next month, so I'm nervous. It's almost a year now. I'm going to grab this deck for you. Thank you so much. You said it's midnight, but it's a week. Girl, I said that last night. Now I'm paying for it. All right, Philomena, let's get into it. How will work be like for Philomena in the month of February? Spirit, show me what this energy looks like for Philomena. We have Temperance. So there's definitely, right off the bat here, things are moving. Things are in motion. There's a lot to still figure out after the probationary period. We have the Four of Pentacles. I think that you're kind of held back a little bit and hoping for the best. Let's see what else we have. Knight of Swords. Let's get a full picture here. Let's get a full picture here. Okay. Question for you, Philomena, because I don't know you. I won't say what you do. I know what kind of work you do, but I'm not educated enough about your field. So, but let me tell me if this resonates. This is what I'm picking up on. What I feel like is, we have 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's an opportunity for you to do the same type of work, but at a different location. Would that make sense? Would you be able to get a job at a different location or transfer to a different location? Because, and if not, maybe you're just moving up a level. I feel like you are a little bit apprehensive or a little bit nervous to have some of these conversations, but I feel like you've gained the knowledge. Everything goes wrong. No, I'm so sorry for you. Well, the cards aren't bad. The cards really are not bad. So that's great. And you have the 10 of Pentacles here. So I feel like the next step for you where I'm at, I'm going to start all over if I leave. Okay, got it. Okay. So if you stay where you are, so you'd have to start all over. You have to stay with the same location. Understood. So if you like where you are, there's some conversations that are going to happen. I feel like you're a little bit shy about putting yourself out there and talking about like moving on and leveling up, but all of those, I don't know if that resonates for you or not. I think those fears are going to fall away because you're realizing that you have no choice but to have those conversations, even if it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. The reason I say that you could go to another location or move up, because there's definitely an offer for you here to do something of a higher level. So if you are staying there, you're kind of moving upwards and onwards. We have the Karma card and the Six of Swords. The Two of Cups in a work or business reading is a very compatible pairing here. And then we have the Page of Cups. So it's not like you would be the top dog, but you're definitely like, there's a solid offer here. There's energy to work with. There's a very practical role for you there, whatever. So once you get out of that probationary period, I don't know if they would then consider like offer you a full-time permanent position, but that's what I see could be happening here. And maybe you haven't started those conversations yet, but I think that you should. Why? Because we have the Knight of Swords here, because this is going to be here before you know it. And then we have the Page of Swords here. So there's some pretty serious conversations coming up. I also feel like February is a decent time for you to sign a contract as well. If you do Oh, great, great, great. You become part of the union in the company. Great. So this is a more solidifying, the 10 of Pentacles is also talks about legacy. So there could be some real staying power there for you if you do want to stay at this location and this organization for the long haul. But you're definitely, I feel like, this 8 of Cups, I feel like this is you kind of paying your dues. And like, I've earned this position, I've earned this union spot, I'm ready to rock and roll. And I think this is a really good fit for you. Now, I know that you don't want to start all over, but I feel like, again, I don't know anything really about your line of work. But what I will say is, I think that you have gained a ton of knowledge that if you did go to another location at some point in the future, down the road, not right now, that you would be able to bring that resume and that knowledge with you. Like, I don't think it's for nothing. Okay. Let's say you stay there for 5 years and you continue to like grow and move on. I don't necessarily know that you would have to completely start all over. But again, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know enough about what it is that you do. But yeah, I see something becoming more solidified, you setting yourself up for the future here and your legacy. So if this is really what you want to do, you are laying that foundation in stone. I also feel like February is a good time for you to start this permanent role or signing a contract, whether it's with the company or union contract, because, you lose seniority. Got it. Okay. So because we don't have, some of the more wild retrogrades are happening. Several planets have recently moved direct, some of the bigger outer planets. And then we don't have that Venus retrograde until I don't think April. So I feel like there is going to be movement forward. This is going to be here today. And February is going to fly by for you. You are not doomed. You are not cursed. I do not think this is the worst. This is not going to be the worst month for you. And as a matter of fact, maybe your luck is changing and you can look back at February and let this be your new, that's my anniversary date of blah, blah, blah. Today is actually my 4th year anniversary in Charleston, which I feel like I've lived lifetimes here at this point. So it's kind of funny. Anyway. Okay, we have Jupiter in the 5th house. I think that you need to go out, celebrate, have a good time. The 5th house is about joy, short-term dating, going out, having fun, creativity. It can also rule children, but if that's not, on the menu for you, you don't have to worry about it. But Jupiter and Sag in the 5th house, this is about having light, airy, easy breezy, fiery nights of fun. And I think maybe there's something worth celebrating here with your friends, especially if there's a pay increase involved, which very much could be. I'm picking up a masculine energy. I don't know if you'll be working for a man, but you're going to be having some very important conversations in the month of February talking about your longevity. Let's see what else we have for you in the month of February. So yeah, you're going to understand where you stand, where you belong. 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Deciding that this is the place that you want to be and setting up your career, your legacy there pretty much. I don't want to lose my job. I don't see that here. I don't see anything horrible here, especially with the 10 of Pentacles. I think that I think they'll offer you something. Let's see what we have here. Continuance. Yeah. Continuance. See, you asked the perfect comment at the perfect time. We have divination and we have duality here. Keep the faith here. I don't think they're going to, I don't see them spitting you out here, but I think they like you. I think they like the work you're doing. I also feel like they kind of need you. I feel like they would be a little bit short-staffed without you. Let's grab some advice for Philomena. What's some advice for Philomena for the month of February? Welcome in, guys. G is up next. Know you are loved. You're being guided to exactly where it is that you're supposed to be. So leave the past behind and keep your heart open. Try to think, I know it's hard, especially when you're anxious about something, but try to keep your mind a little bit on the positive side here. And let's say something in entertainment purposes only. Let's say like your worst fears actually do happen. Wherever you end up going is where you're meant to be. But what I see here with the Two of Cups is you are being brought into alignment with exactly what it is that you need. And financially, you're good. I think that they're going to extend you. And I feel like there is an offer here. We have the Page of Cups. It's not the biggest offer in the world, but it's something here. And then we have this continuance here, energy with the sign of Capricorn, which rules the career's 10th house, work. So I'm going to leave that with you, Philomena. Up next, we have the lovely G. It's midnight over in India. My brain still feels like it's midnight. My cat, yeah, that's the problem. I can't stay up late because my cats will wake me up very early, and it's once that there's no rest for the wicked. Like once I'm up, I'm up. It's a done deal. It is a done deal. What can I expect 5 years? What can I expect 5 years for me? How does Spirit think my life will unfold? Oh, interesting question. All right, let's take a look, G. I'm going to use the Akashic for you. It is February already. What a year already. I mean, it's wild. All right, Spirit, let's tap into G's reading. Okay. Oh, G, you sent me 2 different ones. You sent 2 PayPals, one in US and one probably in your currency over there. But we'll figure it out. Let me know what you want to do. All right. So G, what can I expect 5 years from now? It's okay. I don't know what the translation is, but I can figure that out later. All right, let me dig deep here. This is, I love this. I got this when I was with a friend of mine, actually in my hometown. This is a blue rose quartz, which is only found in like one area. Super cool. Anyway. Give me a moment here, G. Mm. Wow. Okay, we're going to use that deck. Give me 1 second here. We're going to do a comprehensive reading here because that's a lot to unfold in 5 years, right? But the message that they show, as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw this huge black panther walking towards me. And in my animal deck, I have there's this panther card, which I will use for you when we get to the oracle part. And the message on that card is reclaim your power. So I feel like in the next 5 years, there is going to be this reclaiming of your power and your life force, or what in Eastern medicine they call it chi. Now, I know that you are a very humble person, G, and that you're not very power hungry. And so maybe it's lost in language translation. So I'm not saying that you would be like a power hungry person. I feel like this is a very good thing. This makes you in the next 5 years, there's going to be a transformation going on with you that is going to make you a little bit more assertive in a very good way, because I feel like sometimes people might like take advantage of you. And I know that I think you follow Vedic astrology, maybe tropical as well. I don't know. But right now, Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius, and that is opposite your Leo. So you have Pluto, which is this planet of power opposing your sun. And so there's going to be some really interesting push and pull type of energy that forces you to be a little bit more assertive to reclaim your power. But we're going to get a picture of what this looks like for you for the next 5 years in general. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. So let's see what's going on. What can G expect in the next 5 years? The Page of Cups. Queen of Wands. Yes, baby. There you are. Yeah, your Leo energy is going to be like, here I am. Knight of Swords. Love this. You, my friend, are going to enter your villain era. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I feel like for you, this is like, for all of you guys who, underestimated me, for all of you people that like just I think that people have walked all over you or bulldozed all over you, and here you start as the Page of Cups, right? And I think that's still, I think people really underestimate you. Maybe you're very quiet and you're very kind here. This Page of Cups is like, yeah, you want to keep harmony. You don't want any issues with people, but I think people mistake your kindness for weakness, and you're about to check some people. And now I don't see, this isn't you being mean or being vindictive, but I think that once you reclaim some of this power, because these Pluto transits can last a very long time, in and out of the sign for, even up to 30 years, right? Dancing back and forth. So the Queen of Wands here is you reclaiming your power. And I think that the perception of you when it comes to your friends, family, colleagues, and people that you see on a day-to-day basis are going to start seeing you as this Queen of Wands, this strong person that can make decisions. And you know what's so funny is you may be saying to yourself, Bird, that has been me all along. And you're right, it has been you all along, but the people around you are starting to wake up to the real power that you have. The other thing that I see is your spirituality and your manifestation power. Here we have the Queen of Wands, and then here is your wand. The Queen of Wands in the tarot is also a witch. This is some, and I'm not saying you're a witch. I don't want you to be afraid of that language if that doesn't resonate for you. But in terms of like manifestation and drawing things towards you and stepping into your power and pulling things into you for your highest and greatest, I see a lot of beautiful, like energetic blessings coming to you. The Knight of Swords, you are not suffering fools. You say what you mean and you mean what you say. You're having very clear conversation. I also think that people may have underestimated, you're someone who you want to get right to the point. And with the Knight of Swords, it's like, this is highly intelligent energy. This is moving very fast, trimming the fat, getting right to the point, not, getting lost in the weeds or meddling about certain details. So I feel like in the workplace, this is really going to help you shine, and you could potentially continue to grow as a leader, especially if you're, executing projects and coming up with solutions. Like, I feel like you see clearly how to fix something and do it like the correct way, the fastest way, the most like it's effective, but it's also correct, but you're also not cutting corners. I hope that it's like making sense. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups over the universe, which is the world in this deck. And yeah, it's like that old version of you has come to an end. This old version of you is over. You've reclaimed your power. People are now, especially if you had like elders in your family that were still, even though you're a grown woman, maybe they were seeing you like as a little girl. And they're like, oh, no, G is a grown woman now who is calling the shots. The Four of Wands for me can also represent a home. So it's possible that you could move to a new home, something even like on your own by yourself. I don't know if that's something that you're interested in, but I do see that being a possibility here. And then we move into the Page of Crystals and the King of Cups. Now, we're talking about 5 years in general, right? So that's 5 years can go by in the blink of an eye, but it's also a lot to talk about, which is funny because like I've been in my current city now as of today, like 4 years, which it kind of feels like a lifetime. I've been here in some ways with all the crazy stuff I have gotten into here. But the King of Cups. Now, listen, I know you're like me and you're not really interested in like dating or romance, but there could be a water sign or a Scorpio that enters your life that you could consider having a relationship with. So that's a possibility. There could be someone that comes your way. The choice is yours. What I do see is you making very intelligent and practical decisions. Page of Pentacles, you're making healthy choices. You're planting your intentions on healthy, fertile soil. And I just feel like you're attracting some really great blessings to you. We have the King of Cups here. Someone who may be different than some of the people that you're used to, or if you have, any relationships or have even tried to date in the past. I feel like this person is a little bit more in touch with, this person is a deep feeler and someone who is in touch with the universe and maybe has the same spiritual beliefs as you, someone you could actually have conversations with, that you are, like-minded with as well. Sasha, welcome in. I want a home where I could have a dog. Yeah. So this manifestation could very well happen for you. We have the Magician, beautiful energy. And I was just talking about how, look how gorgeous these colors are in this deck. And the Magician is all about drawing things in to you. Okay. And then look, we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. And this Lovers is really funny because they're holding a couple of cats here. And I know you said you wanted a dog, but actually I think that's a dog and that's a cat. But anyways, I think it's possible that you could meet someone. And if you're not interested in that, that's okay too. But we're going to keep on keeping on. G, what else can, G, let me know if you need any more clarification. I'm going to pull from that animal deck because I think there's going to be some interesting messages there for you. What else can G expect in the next 5 years? That's a cool question. There it is, Pluto. Pluto in the 4th house. I definitely see like you're going to be, I definitely see that you will be moving into a new home. Here's your Leo energy. We have Pluto and Leo in the 4th house. Your home environment will be transforming. You'll probably be moving into your very own home. And if the backyard is what you're trying to manifest, I definitely see that becoming a reality for you. Let me see what else we've got here for you. G, we got Sasha on deck. G, let me know if you have any other specific questions about these 5 years or anything else you were expecting. Let's get into the oracle. Think on your feet. There is going to be a lot of the Queen of Wands and Knight of Swords. This is you thinking on your feet and being able to brilliantly execute solutions to things that are going to give you credit. And people are going to be like, wow, G is a really great thinker at finding these solutions. We can really trust G. We want to see G as a leader. We have Spirit has your back. Yes, you are protected and blessed. And we also have use your mind wisely. Very interesting. So I didn't pull the Panther card, but it is in here. Here it is. It was kind of peeking out. This is the reclaiming your power. This is what I would call this reading for you. Well, you never know, G. You never know. I'm going to pull from this Lion deck for you because I feel like it pairs nicely with the Akashic. The new beginning, teamwork, sharing, giving back. Cellular upgrade, listen, step back, learn from your surroundings. We also have resources, abundance, prosperity, gifts, and observation. Yeah, I do think your finances are going to be growing, and I do see you getting your own home. So that's something really exciting to look forward to. And it was also confirmed with the Astro Dice. So something that a house fit for a true Leo is what you will be moving into. I will leave that with you. In Spirit's blessing. Sasha, how's it going? Sasha, I feel like I haven't read for you in a long time, but I think I have read for you. I think I used to read for you. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. I remember you. I remember Sasha. I think I've had a couple different Sashas, and I'm like, I just want to make sure that's you. But anyways, come on in. Let us know. Oh, I see your question. You're good. Question in PayPal. Let's do it. So you want to know, can I get a message from Kay the Scorpio? What would he say if he could? Let's take a look here. What deck do I want to use for this? Let me do very common. Well, I mean, I know it's a common name, but I have a lot of regulars. Okay. Welcome in. Sasha's looking for a message from the Scorpio. Spirit, show me what would, if the Scorpio, okay, Spirit's like, stop shuffling right now. Okay. What would the Scorpio say if he could? Give me 1 second here. I feel like there's a wall up, and I'm feeling a coldness from this Scorpio, which is not shocking. What I'm seeing is, now I don't know if this was like a romantic connection that like went south, or like if they're no longer here or you guys are not in contact. But what I'm feeling is like, is this person in spirit, or are you broken up? Like, what I'm feeling is that there was a power struggle here. I have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, and then we move into strength. I think that you guys had different views on okay, thank you for the confirmation. Yeah, I'm seeing a wall up. I'm seeing him being a little bit icy and cold. And I also feel like you guys are two very different but very strong personalities. I think that both of you guys had different visions and plans for what it is that you wanted. Got it. Okay. We're a bit distant. Yeah, we have the Hermit energy. I also feel like, okay, so let me try to put myself in his shoes here and tell you want to know what he would say if he could. I think that I'm just going to read the way that I read. Happily Ever After is really good at doing these channelings, but let me kind of read. Let me just do my thing. Sorry, give me a second here. I think that he underestimated you when you guys met. I think that he thought he would be calling the shots and wearing the pants, and that you would just say yes and follow him with whatever he wanted to do. I don't think that I don't care what signs you guys, and I don't care that he's a Scorpio, right? He's coming through as the King of Wands, right? And I feel like he wanted things to look a certain way. And I also feel like he's not one to be able to compromise. And I will also tell you that you are not asking for too much here with the Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Like, you are someone who's very capable. You're handling your own stuff. You may have a lot of responsibilities that you're dealing with. But what I do see is, I think that you guys are really different in personality, and you might be different in the vision that you have for this connection. So you said, I don't think it's over. And I don't necessarily, these are not the worst cards in the world. Like, I don't necessarily feel like this has to be over, but what has to happen is real conversation. And what's really interesting is, it was a misunderstanding, but I know I'm just trying to tell you like the energy I'm feeling overall with this. And the interesting thing is, like, the Six of Swords is the only, which is my favorite card, obviously. This is the only swords that I have in this reading so far. And swords are about communication. The Six of Swords is about healing and moving on. You guys need to talk this through to actually find a resolution. I think you guys are really different. I think that you guys are different elements. And if you're going to scare a guy, here's what I'm going to tell you, honey. Sasha, step into my office. if a man stops talking to you because you're crying, he ain't the one, sis. He is not the one, because guess what? You're a woman who has ovaries and emotions. And guess what? You're going to cry. So if he can't handle you being emotional or sad about something, I feel like you are taking care of yourself very well in your situation in life. And if he is too stubborn headed, or maybe it's not that you guys, maybe it's not that you guys are, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. This is just my style of reading. Like, I just want to dig. I'm a Scorpio. I gotta dig deep in this thing. So I'm gonna get there. Give me a moment here. But I think that he wanted you to be a certain way, and he's realizing that you're a grown Queen of Pentacles, who is a fully fledged person, and you get to feel however you want to feel. And if he's a King of Wands that can't go deep with you, like a real man who really loved and cared about you might say, hey, can I come over? Do you want to talk about it? Let me comfort you. I just said, want to give up because I know he loves me. Yeah, I know. So we're going to get there. Does he want to rekindle stuff? This is where you're at. Here's my message to you. If he wanted to, he would. I do not have any cups here. I do not think that he is like as emotionally invested in this as you may feel that it is. We live in enemy countries. Oh my gosh, you're in a long distance. Yeah. So I feel like I think that sometimes people can say things, and I apologize, this reading is probably not what you wanted. I think that people can say things and they don't always like truly mean them. I think I see you as someone who is really self-sufficient. And if you're pushing him away because you're emotional about something, like the path. So is this over? No. The path through this is having a conversation. Okay. The Two of Cups, it's not over. It's not over, but you guys have to be able to talk through this. And I think that you need to value yourself more as the Queen of Pentacles. I think you need to value yourself more. He should be trying to, like, let's say, what if he was crying and upset about something? Would you try to comfort him or would you ghost him? Male, female, I don't care. Like, it's 2025. Like, we need to wake up. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, things are still changing. Things are still in motion. Things are still in motion. Spirit, does he want to rekindle? Does he want to rekindle? Does he want to rekindle? We have Saturn and Capricorn in the 11th house. How often do you see each other? Do you hang out with each other's friends? I've never had a man talk to me this way. Okay. So has he met your friends? I think that your friends can also help you through this situation, which is what this message is saying to me. Like, Saturn and Capricorn in the 11th house for now. Has he met your friends and family? Because I feel like they would give you really good advice here. I think this situation, again, it's not over. I do think that you can rekindle and work things out. You guys need to have a conversation and get on the same page. It's a fresh relationship. Okay. I think that I think you should ask yourself, and I know this isn't your question, but I think you should ask yourself, if your friend was in this situation, what would you tell your friend? And if it's a small misunderstanding, I definitely, Two of Wands, Six of Swords, there's a way to figure it out. But you guys are both really stubborn here with this, hey, Virgo, with this King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, very, very different energies with the Strength card here. It's like, whose plan are we going with? Whose plan are we going with? I'm willing to wait because we didn't have, like, if he, yeah, I mean, so why can you only talk twice a week? Have you met in person? Every 2 days we talk. When you say I've never had a man talk to me like this, entertainment purposes only, do you mean like in a bad way or a good way? This thing is still in motion. I don't think it's over, but you have to ask yourself, like, are you really fulfilled in this? Are your needs being met? Because I think that are you truly in love with this man, or are you in love with what this represents? Because I feel like he could be giving a lot more here. In a good way. Good. We haven't. Yeah, I think maybe you can get like on a FaceTime call and try to talk through. I see. Got it. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that. I do think that you'll rekindle this, but I also feel like this situation is showing you, the Hermit is shining on the 9 of Pentacles and reflecting at how beautifully abundant you are and how you should be. He should be cherishing you, and you should let him come to you to try to resolve this thing. I'm sorry, I'm not getting, I mean, 2 of Cups, like, there probably are feelings here, but I'm not getting this rush of feelings from him that he wants to like swoop in and come to the rescue and like build this beautiful thing. I think you guys could work it out, but also if it's brand new and fresh, like, I would just take it day by day. I think a relationship is still evolving. I do think you can rekindle and work it out, but the other thing is, if you're someone who's, and Sasha, maybe I have really bad anxiety. Maybe you're someone who struggles with like relationship anxiety, because I've totally been there. I know where to find him. We can talk. Yeah. And so maybe this is your own, maybe this is a little, and I don't want to project or like turn this is not your fault, but maybe this isn't that big of a deal. Like, maybe he'll just come around and you guys talk and work it out, because I don't have any horrible cards here. I just think that you guys are really different personalities. Maybe your communication styles are very different. And there's this huge masculine and feminine dynamic. Like, you guys have to figure out a way to work together. So I'm going to leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. But what would he say to you? Basically, I think that if you guys want this relationship to work, like, you need to talk and come up with a plan here. You mirror each other. It's possible. I mean, yeah, these two are facing each other. We have the King and Queen here, both with a lot of strength. I think you guys are both strong personalities, and you just have to figure out how to communicate. Virgo's up next. Thank you, Sasha. Thanks for letting me ramble, and sorry if I'm not the kind of reading you were looking for, but I appreciate you. Okay, good. Yeah, I think you can work it out, but if it's, if it's still new, maybe it's not that, maybe it's not as heavy. No worries. All right. Virgo. We got Virgo in the house. Virgo. What up, boo? What up, BB? Virgo. Hold up. Let me go into my... All right, Virgo, what we getting into today? I see you on PayPal. One moment, please. We got We got Virgo for June. Oh my God. Because Virgo appreciates and newbies here too. I gotta tell you guys something hilarious. So I had a, whatever. You guys will laugh. Max, I don't know if you're still here. Max got to hear this story. So yesterday, hold on. When I go on PayPal, it cuts it off. Give me 1 second. So I went out last night to a place that I go to very regularly. And listen, I'm no prize pig. I've told you guys this. I'm just a cat lady in these streets. So a gentleman approached me last night while I was out, and he says, oh God. So I was with a friend of mine who is married, which is so funny because so this guy comes over and he's trying to talk to me, and he goes, he was like, so I as they do, like he was trying to chat me up, whatever. And he's asking me like, do you it's just so funny because I do love readings all the time, and I'm like, it was funny. He said, he goes, so do you have a boyfriend? Like, are you in a relationship? Like, do you have a man? And I said, what do I need one of those for? He did not. He was like, what? And I said, what do I need one of those for? And he goes, well, I was just wondering if like some guy was going to come walking up to the table. And so my friend who was with me, and she goes, like, she's a feisty Capricorn. I was dying. Without skipping a beat, she goes, I was going to pretend she was my lesbian lover, actually, by the way, but it was fine. The guy was nice. He walked away. Thank God. But she like popped out of her bar stool, and she was like, and I can talk to whoever I want. Like, this poor man. God bless his heart. You know what I mean? He wasn't like, oh yeah, no, he wasn't like the worst thing in the world. I'm not like, unless this is so, I know unless Justin Baldoni, like, honestly, that's probably the only thing that could stop me in my tracks at this point. I need like that's what happened last time. It's the only, I'm sure he was a nice guy, but I just have no interest. I'm like, what do I need that for? And then he was like, oh yeah. And for the record, I am Team Baldoni all the way. Oh yeah, the one from the lawsuit. Have you seen It Ends With Us? The first scene, I was at the theater and I was like, oh my God. Oh yeah. I like Middle Eastern guys. Anywho, you guys, I have been following. I know, well, Virgo's the only one in line right now. I have been following this Justin Baldoni kid, and also shout out to a channel. There's a YouTube channel I've been watching that's following the case called Daily Dose of Donna. And she does a really good, like, it's like breaking news every single day. And like people who have been covering this story, like their channels are just blowing up. Girl, I mean, I think that's what Candace Owens said, was like, she thinks that she had a crush and that Ryan Reynolds like flipped out. Again, this is all speculation, but it'll play out in court. I did do a reading a couple lives ago when like it was dead. And I think the reading is still up. Was it with you guys, or was it with I don't remember, but I really feel like I think it's going to get dismissed. I think a lot has been leaked. So much damage has been done in the media. No. So like the story, what people are starting to say now is that like Ryan Reynolds, this was like his master plan. And yeah, Ryan Reynolds can't do a thing for me. Like, it's Justin Baldoni. I mean, especially in this movie, like, oh, be still my heart. Like, this guy is a freaking dreamboat, right? Yeah. So, I was at the pet food store. I think it was during the week, and I'm on the phone with my friend, and she was talking about, shout out Max if you're still watching, and I was on the phone, and I'm like in the middle of like the cat food aisle. Oh, here's a beautiful picture of Willow, by the way. Isn't he cute? My baby, my baby. So anyway, I said, she was talking about some white guy, and I said, a white man can't do a thing for me. And this lady like looked at me. All right, let's get into it. Virgo, you may have to type your second one, but sorry, I'm being silly now. I should probably private this because I'm rambling. All right. I have your first question on PayPal. We'll get into your second one later. All right. You want to know, I started parent-child interactive therapy with my kid. We started seeing major movements. Advice from spirit on this. Okay, so just to level set, entertainment purposes only. You know what? This is a really good, this is an interesting deck, which I think is going to be cool for this reading. So this is entertainment purposes only. I'm glad you were seeing a professional. I do not give health or medical advice whatsoever, but we'll just take a look at this energy. Advice from spirit about this interactive journey that you are on and making progress and what this looks like, and advice from spirit for this mama bear. Let's take a look here. Queen of Cups. Oh, I love this. So yeah, Queen of Cups, total mama bear energy. You are doing whatever you can to pour your cup of love to, I think this is a great start. I truly do feel like you are doing everything that you can, right? And not only that, but you are seeing professionals that can guide you and give you that best expert advice that they can with whatever it is that you're dealing with. So I do feel like you're in the right place. Needs me to be a little extra. I was like, oh my God, I love the way you're the best. Yeah, no, this is good with the Queen of Cups. This is like being loving. And I think that's the connection he's looking for. We have the Star. Oh, okay. So is this your only child? Because what I'm seeing here with the Star is Aquarius energy. So far we have Cancer and Aquarius, very different energies here. And, Cancer is very loving, and Aquarius is kind of, we have David Bowie here. It's like kind of like I'm the freak flag, and I want to do things my own way, but also the Star is like all eyes on me. Your only child. Okay. So he just needs a lot of attention. He needs a lot of loving attention, all eyes on him, lots of attention. And so maybe you started seeing things where he was, showing signs that he just really wanted you to spend that more time with him. And it's good that that's what you're doing. So I'm definitely seeing this. And I really do feel like you're in the right place. 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. You get to build these, you're creating building blocks to build that legacy within your family. I do think that, whatever the investment in this service that you're doing, or this therapy is actually going to be worth it. Entertainment purposes only. 6 of Wands, beautiful success. This is going to help you guys succeed together, learn about each other. 6 of Wands this is victory, success, growing together, and figuring out how to, oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on. The 6 of Wands is, I feel like you guys are going to find a great way to communicate. I need to talk about this child's chart. Oh, Lord. He's a Scorpio sun and rising, moon and Venus and Sag. Lord have mercy. Good. Okay. So And what's great, what I really like about that is, so you're a Cap rising. Capricorn and Scorpio energy go together very beautifully. Venus and Mars and Sag can be the connection seeking and the outspokenness more so than Scorpio, because Scorpio is a little bit reserved, especially Sun and rising. But Moon and Venus and Sag is a little bit more like, I need connection, I'm craving connection, and like a little bit like energetic, spazzy kind of energy. He's so smart and not shy and outspoken. Yes, I love that with the Sag. He's definitely looking for connection. He's also super intuitive with the Scorpio Sun and rising. So that's really great. Okay, so now that we've talked about his chart, we have 6 of Cups, which talks about your children, and he just wants lovin's. That's what I say to my cats. They just want, I know when Willow wants something, he just like will beg for me to like hold him and carry him around. But I know he's just a cat. We have the 5 of Pentacles. I think it's really, the other thing, and again, suggestions, entertainment purposes only. I know he's young. If he's playful and very masculine, one of the things I think would be really great for him is sports. And I don't know anything about sports because I am an emo cat lady. But with the Star and the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. I think it's going to be really important for him to be part of like a team or a gang of kids where he can like make his friends and grow up with them and have that like longevity and have like built-in friendships, whether it's in like sports or teams or clubs or something like that. If he's got a lot of energy and you think that he's athletic, and he's playful and masculine like that, I do think, baseball, football, I don't know what the kids are into these days. Maybe Newbie has a recommendation. I don't know anything about sports, but I do like baseball though. But it's important for him to have a lot of social interaction this way. He's getting it at school. He's getting it at sports. He's getting it at home, because he has a very, very active mind. Us Scorpio suns, because I don't even know how to explain it. A Scorpio sun, well, and I have a lot in Scorpio, but we are, it's almost like the Scorpio, the actual like arachnid, the bug, a scorpion, it has these microscopic things all over its belly, and it just absorbs all of the energy around it. So when we go into any type of environment, we're taking in like tons and tons and tons and tons of information, and then having that Sag stuff on top of it, like he's just his mind is always going, and he needs to channel that energy into something, especially with those Sag placements too. So I do think, soccer, awesome, cool. Needs to, with body movement. Yeah, no, that's great. And then if he finds something that he's good at or he loves it, he'll want to do it every year. And then he'll have friends, right, that he can go hang out with Johnny down the street, or, he could really excel at sports, actually. And here's the Emperor as I say that. Yeah, he's not going to do well alone. This young man, he's not going to do well alone. You got football. Okay. Yeah. Soccer, basketball. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. The Emperor, I do. And the Emperor is in Aries. This is more fire energy, and he's got those fire placements. So, I think what you're doing is great, but I think it's a piece to the whole puzzle of, keeping him busy with activities. And you're not the only one responsible for all that stimulation, right? Because he's getting it from all of those different buckets, so that if you feel like if you're a single mom and you feel like you're the only one who is providing all of his stimulation, like he needs it from his peers. He needs it from his teachers and his coaches, and he has, interacting with people in the, like the adults, get to know the adults that are interacting with him on the day-to-day, and talk to them as even a layer. And maybe the therapist talked about this. And again, this is entertainment purposes only. I'm no psychologist, but I feel like, and I'm just speaking of like, I don't even have kids, but sorry, I was afraid. I did not want children. But when you get to know the parents, the coaches, the teachers, and all these people, you can work on a plan and say, hey, like, we're working on this thing. And the people who actually give a crap about your child are going to say, that's awesome. Like, we're going to work with you and make sure that he is, we're holistically trying to meet these goals. And newbie, she's the mother of mothers over here, so she can share whatever advice she's got. Oh, look, and then we have the Six of Swords. I think it's important for you guys to, and the Six of Swords, I love the traditional artwork. This artwork is really cool in this deck, but the Six of Swords is that mother taking her child across the water. And it's like, I don't know where we're going, but it's better than where we were. And it's, being very protective and moving on to calmer waters. I also think it's important that you guys spend some chill time together, like going to a park or like going to the pool or like watching a movie, and then opening up for conversations where he can ask you questions and things like that. Because I think that I think you're setting yourself up for success here, and I think it's great. I think what you're doing is great. We have the Eight of Wands, exactly what I was saying. Conversations. And then we have the Magician. I think you guys are moving in a really good direction here. Let's see what else. He likes cooking. Oh, wow. See, newbie knows all about the parenting. I know. I have cats. I know nothing about this. So, oh no. I dropped. We're going to re-roll is it the planet? Oh no. Or no, it's the sign. We have, the 7th house of deep relationships, which is what you have. We have Venus. So love, Venus in the 7th house with Scorpio. Here we go. Yeah. He needs a very focused one-on-one. He needs to be like seen and heard. Newbie. Okay. What advice do we have for the mama bear herself? I've been on for an hour. I'm going to do last call for donations. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. And then newbie, I'm sorry, Virgo, post your second question because for some reason, I can't pull it up. I have flow. See where it takes you. I think you've started in a really great place here. We have heart, emotions, and intuition. I think you're totally on the right track here. Logic and evaluation. You're using your head and your heart here I love this. You're having those heart-to-heart conversations. Let him talk to you about stuff, like things that are real, right? Having real conversations about life. What other deck do I want to use for you? Let me see what I got going on down here. You know what? I'm going to use the animal deck for you. Good. And think about it. Think about these labels. And again, I'm not a doctor, but back in our day, we didn't know about any of this stuff, right? I think we're around the same age, Virgo. Like back in our day, we didn't know anything about this. People were just like, oh, that kid's energetic, or this kid is distracted, right? Like, or blah, blah, blah. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Absolutely. You're really getting to learn him, know him on a deeper level as his brain continues to evolve. Transformation is beautiful, and spirit has a plan. Love this for you. I'm going to leave that with you. Let's move on to your next one. Last call for donations. He gets deep. Well, as a Scorpio would. We don't do no surface. No, 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 no. Okay. Does anyone have any good movie recommendations for me? Because I am super tired today and I'm just gonna like chill, I think, after this. I love that. Love that. Yeah, can you post your next one? For some reason I can't when the message gets too long, I can't yeah. I'm in my comfies today. I call these like my Billie Eilish shirts, like my huge oversized clothes, because I'm just like, girl, I am chilling today. The Taurus. All right. I love Tauruses. Last call for donations. Ending soon. We are ending soon. That's funny. Okay, give me 1 second. Spirit, what can you tell me about B the Taurus? You've known him for 10 years. Yeah. He likes keeping the door open to you. You're a Taurus moon. Ooh, you have a nice sun moon trine. I do too. Well, they're not an exact trine, but close enough. Spirit, what can you tell me about B's energy? I just want to know. Platonic connection. He really likes having the door open to you. Did you, or were you the one who ended things? I do think that he cares about you, and I think that he likes to keep up with whatever it is that you are doing. So I am kind of feeling like it is platonic. Let me see what else is going on. What's going on with this connection? Emperor. Is he your child's father? I was kind of picking up on that. You don't remember? Or is this a different ex? He is not. Okay. Does he have other kids? Okay, so here's the deal. I think that this could continue to be a good friendship if you want it. I don't think romantically this is the best connection for you. I think that you guys, I don't know, does this make sense? I don't know that he knows how to, I know I have the Emperor here, but I'm picking up a sense that he is a little bit, his lifestyle may be a little bit immature. He was married. Okay. I don't know that he could keep up with you. I don't know that he can give you what you want. I think he can be a friend to you, but I feel like he would not be ready to step into a role where he would be able to actually step up. And but it's funny because it's like you guys feel comfortable, you feel at home with each other. So I think keeping things, the communication open and having this platonic friendship, I think is fine. But in terms of romance, the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, like I think the romance died and maybe never came back. And I think that you guys have different goals and you have different values when it comes to what you're looking for in a long-term partner. I don't know that he is even looking for a long-term partner. And so that could be part of it as well. Okay. I mean, if he looked like Justin Baldoni, maybe I would have. I'm just kidding. We have fate. Maybe you guys have some kind of past life connection and we're meant to become friends. We have masking. I think he has a hard time getting like. I think he may actually struggle with some anxiety stuff, and it may take him a long time to warm up, or maybe you're the one that feels that way. But the romance in this connection, I think, I don't know that he's the most romantic person, and I feel like the romance died. I could see myself being. Do you want me to pull? I'm going to let you choose because I think this is my readings are now over. Do you want me to pull my romantic Lenormand, or do you want me to just pull general oracle cards? Because I think we answered the question. So you get to choose. Let me know what you want to do. He's struggling a bit. I'll roll the Astro dice while you decide what you want to do. Yeah. Oh, exactly what I said. And it's funny, I rolled the 7th house for you. We have the South Node in the 7th house, which talks about a past life relationship in the sign of freaking Taurus. You knew him in a past life. General Oracle. I'm going to pull from this ocean deck because we've been talking about getting deep. I don't use this one enough. Spirit, show me messages for Virgo. What else do we have for Virgo? Your path is open. Ancient spirits are waiting to guide you through. Voyage. I think you can keep him as a friend, but I feel like there's a different romantic story in your future with someone you might be better aligned with, like romantically. Ooh, wow, we have reincarnation. I definitely think you had a past life with him for sure. You have a purpose to fulfill and a lesson to learn. What is the call from spirit guiding you to do? And then we have luminescence, revealing of something hidden. I think that once you kind of make up your mind, like if you had some feelings that, oh, maybe we would reconnect one day, or oh, whatever. Once you decide, I think it was something, Virgo, you needed to decide for yourself. Like, okay, if I'm just going to put this in the friendship box, I can continue to like focus my energy somewhere else. Because if you're looking for a real connection with someone, this may have been a little bit distracting in your energy. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think you guys had a past life together for sure. We were crazy. Well, I feel like Germany is probably a great place to get crazy. If they serve beer in those large of mugs, I feel like it's probably a good place. That's a place I definitely would love to visit at some point in my Euro travels. I would like to go to Deutschland at some point. Yeah, you guys are different. All right, I will leave that with you. Oh my gosh. Any movie recommendations for me? I'm going to go watch. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go chill. I'm tired. I'm never staying up late again. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's great. I think that's why I like to move to new cities because I'm like, I like that when I go out, no one knows who I am. And it's funny because at this bar that I go to, 3 different guys have asked me, like, if I went to high school here, and I'm like, no. So I think I have a doppelganger in the city. It's weird. Okay, bye. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Virgo. Thanks, Newbie, for being our moderator, and everyone else. I will see you guys in the next one. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can email me. All my info is in the description. I'll see you guys later. Bye.